It's the holiday season. Welcome. Today I thought I would make a holiday dress. Even though I have nowhere to go for the holidays, I'm probably just gonna wear it around the house one day and you know. But yeah, I have a dress right now. It's a pattern. I've called it the Madeline frock. It's a beautiful wrap dress. You may have seen the video where I was trying to imitate a bird and kite dress, and a lot of people liked it, so I have further worked on that pattern and graded it to sizes 0 to 20 US. I'm going to make it in a stretch velvet. How gorgeous is this? I've cut out the size 4. I'm usually a size A. Went down 2 sizes to account for this stretchy fabric. Let's make our holiday dress. I don't even know if I have enough fabric. Oh no. I need 2.5 yards at least for this. I only have 2 yards. I don't know why I didn't even think of this before I started filming, or yeah. When you have a pattern, read through the specs of the pattern, how much fabric you need to get. These are all things that if you skip and you just wing it, you might end up with too little fabric. I don't even know if I have enough fabric. So, it has been a couple of days, and in that time, I have purchased enough fabric this time. I got this gorgeous teal color, and it came really quickly. Showtime spandex. They ship from North York, so get your spandex. So it's time to cut. I'm gonna save this gorgeous fabric for later. I have another idea for a dress up my sleeve. Gorgeous! LDH rotary blade, my friends. I do have a discount code for you if you want. I have a 58 wide fabric, so I'm going to be using this layout. So I'm folding the top half to do all of these pieces, and then I'm leaving this flat to do these pieces. Woohoo! Turn it over. Okay, I'm done cutting. I have like over 1.5 yards left, so I guess another project. Gotta set up my overlocker. Thoughts, that's all. For some reason I only have like 2 teal, and then I have 4 of these dark like navy color. Yeah, so I'm just gonna combine them. If you have an overlocker, you do not re-thread the whole thing, for goodness sakes. You cut the thread here, you tie it off, and you pull it through. Okay, testing this out. Pepper has arrived to cause her usual mischief. Right, little Peppy? First, I'm going to sew all my darts. Usually you don't really need darts. I could probably have like somehow pivoted or reduced the amount of fabric for the darts, but I don't really want to do that right now, so I'm just going to sew it like it is. It's a couple sizes smaller, so that's what I'm hoping will account for the stretch on my body. So we'll see how this turns out. Okay, now for the side darts on the front pieces. Shoulder seams. Put the back yoke on the back. This is exciting. Okay, the front pieces. Okay, I know it's way too soon, but who doesn't want to try on their garment at like every step? Right now it looks like the Magi's vest, but it's going to be amazing very soon. Okay, let's get those facings in. So jersey fabric, t-shirt fabric, all that kind of fabric does not fray because of the way that it's knit, because it's a knit. The hems, I'm not going to turn them over or anything. They're just gonna stay raw. I just made sure that I cut them really nicely with a rotary blade, or you could go really carefully with just scissors if you don't have a rotary cutter. Oh, I have to sew the straps up first. Oops. Use this little knitting needle to push it through. Gently does it. Okay, that's one side, and now I have to cut out the other side. I'm so excited. I like to cut along the grain. Just realized that these ugly packages are sitting here offending your eyes right now. I'm sorry. These are Christmas gifts. Okay, I'm going to sew the gather stitches in the cap of the sleeve and also in the skirt ruffles. So let's do that. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Time to gather. This really gathers nicely. Okay, now that I'm done admiring this, it's time to flip it right sides together, sew it up on the serger, do the other side, and then I can do the facing and get it all enclosed. Okay, so I've pinned all of the gathered parts, the skirt and the sleeves, and I just have to sew them on. All I have to do after that is add the facing. Oh yeah, and then sew up the side seams. And then it's pretty much done because I don't have to hem it. Oh wait, the sleeve. Okay, see? You gotta think things through, you know? Think them through. It's time to try it on. Oh my goodness. Get that facing on. Whichever side you want to overlap on top, that's the side that you put the short wrap tie on. The facing goes around the entire front and the back as well. Just set the neckline for the back, and then around the front, around this yoke, this all gets put inside. Okay, facing attached. I even pinned. It's getting dark and I'm feeling procrastinate-y. I'm so close to finishing, but Things like having to wind the bobbin right now and like just general hunger and fatigue is making me want to stall this project. But I'm gonna push on through. I just had an idea that I should put these fairy lights that I got today, battery operated, and put them in my little jingle bells. How Christmassy is this? In a tasteful way though, right? Am I right? Tasteful Christmas decorations. Tasteful Christmas decorations. I'm currently understitching the facing so that it lays flat, and I'm doing it with a zigzag because that way it will stretch with the fabric. Okay, let me just show you what I'm doing here. I want this to be like attached to the waist. Usually with non-stretch version, you would just stitch in the ditch right here and then catch this on the back, but that's not going to work because this needs to still stretch. I basically want to attach it to this seam, so if it's going to be attached like this, I have to go from the inside like this and basically go like that. You see what I did there? You see what I did? So I'm going to stitch it up here with a zigzag stitch. So I'm just going to sew up along here. Then I need to somehow secure the shoulder seams. Usually I stitch in the ditch. I probably can just do that, a straight stitch in the ditch, catch it on the back. Then the sleeves and side seams. Okay, here is the work that we've done. Now I'm just gonna pull it out and ta-da! So that's the front, that's obvious. It's obviously supposed to look like this, but the inside, kapow! Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Pepper is going to jump on momentarily. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Yay, kitty! Okay, this is the sleeve. It is a full-length sleeve. I'm going to measure up. I'm gonna have a 2-inch little ruffle, so I'm gonna measure up 2 inches. This curve here is for the elbow. When you bend your elbow, it shortens that side. So instead of it looking slanted on your arm, when you bend your arm, it's gonna be straight. This is where we're gonna sew wrist elastic. Wrist is 6, add 2 inches, that's 8. Pepper approves. She's like, oh, I wish I had hands. Yeah, so this isn't gonna fit. I'm going to gather this slightly first. So I've gathered it slightly. Now it's time to put the elastic on it. About to make an appearance. Yes, there she goes. Literally all I have to do is the side seam. So, place the right sides together. Okay, the side with the long wrap tie gets closed up. Like this whole side will get closed up. But the opposite side, because this wrap tie needs to go through the hole, needs a hole. So I'm going to put a hole right in here where the notches are, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so this is the side that gets the little opening. I'm going to do this side first so I don't forget. pin it at each seam. So this messy little hole is going to be opened and just like make a neat little zigzag around it. And then I need to reinforce each edge with a backstitch because this isn't going to hold it as it is. We're done!